This up your shirt.
Right.
You just fix his tie. So are you comfortable?
I'm okay.
No, you're not supposed to be there.
Oh, it's on?
It's on.
Okay. Hello?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Is my posture okay?
Yeah, just...
I'm going to be looking at you throughout.
Please get my good side, whichever it is.
My goodness.
Sorry, can I take that again?
So we will start now?
Yeah.
Really?
Hi, my name is Jatinder Teti. We are the architects of what you see here, the Marquis. Come, let me show you around. First, we had a very interesting site. It was a slopey site, long and narrow, and the brief of the client was actually to create something that is unique, iconic, and caters for all. When I say caters for all ages and lifestyles.
I always knew it would be a great project. I mean, our MD had some great ideas right from the time we placed the deed plan on his desk.
Right from the beginning, at the concept stage, we wanted to build a high-value real estate in the Marquis. Question is, how do you accomplish it? You do that through high-quality finishes, supreme build quality. You make a structure which is a landmark. I think with the Marquis we've accomplished it. And finally, in the context of Marquis, you put amenities where the communities can interact. So why is that important? I think the reason for that is when communities, they form relationship, then their desire to stay in that community increases. The desire then drives the demand then drives the value. And I think with the Marquis, we've been able to accomplish it.
It wasn't easy. It took us about 6 months on the drawing table to come up with these towers. The shape that we actually eventually went with is also interesting in itself. If you realize we've got two triangles, triangle A and triangle B. Now, why did we choose those shapes? Is because I needed to get light and air to each and every one of my apartments. Again, the views here are stunning. So we had to capture those views.
The Marquis is one of our most unique projects, not only because of the fantastic design that has been produced by our architect, but also because of the unique features that it comes with, like for example, an entire floor of amenities.
You know, where every time you're designing an amenities floor, it's not just plonking spaces randomly. You've got to think about who you're catering for and what that space then relates to.
The Marquis is unique because of its size, because we have 25 floors.
Our brief was to create these towers that would house 272 apartments.
We have put in a lot of materials, over 7 million kgs of steel. We have also been able to tile about 75,000 square meters of tiled area. We have many kilometers of cables, electric cables, and the pipes, water supply pipes. And also we have been able to work with roughly 6,000 different people.
Our work has involved the contract documentation, both for the buyers and also for the developer.
We had the gracious opportunity to provide the Marquis with a full range of sanitary ware.
We have done the balcony balustrades. The top and the bottom have actually come from Turkey. This is not local. This is all have been imported, apart from the glass, which was processed locally.
The Marquis, we've done all the plumbing works. We've got over 1,200 bathrooms. We have 1,200 bathrooms, which is, for a plumber, it's something that's very big.
We are supplying them doors, almost about more than 3,000 doors.
We were given the opportunity to supply door makaba fittings, that is to do with all ironmongery, and offer complete door solutions.
We are the one that is responsible for installation for the 730 wardrobes for the whole project.
Everything to do with plumbing, drainage, lighting, CCTV.
We have been in charge of providing electrical from the basements right up to the top.
We provided the hob burner, the oven, the microwave and the extractor hood. 272 sets to be precise.
Very happy even looking at the quality of the finish. You can see that, you know, being involved in this project, there is absolutely no shortcut that has been taken.
So we are the one who did the all the fabrication for the Marquis. That's us who did all the windows and doors here.
Whatever paints you see, interior, exterior, ceilings, flooring, whatever you see, we have supplied absolutely our topmost quality paint. This is the highest quality Jotun can offer worldwide, and this is supposed to last for 15-20 years.
We provided reinforced concrete system at the far end so that the building was well balanced and safe.
Because what we did is we created our parking decks underneath, so we've got 4 levels of parking decks. Then we've got this amenities floor that is sandwiched between the car park decks and the apartments. So this is one of the spaces that is created due to the shape of the buildings. One thing I would like to say is the main challenge we had in designing the amenities floor was where do we put and what do we put and what relates to each other. So this, we started off by saying a must to have, we must cater for the toddlers and the children. When you've got your small kids playing around, you've got a cafeteria. I'll just bring you through now to one of the great spaces that I think we've created in this whole amenities floor. That's our mini theater. It's a 12-seater mini theater with a 160-inch screen.
For me, the worst moment was when the then Minister for Health stood in front of the cameras and announced to the country that we had our first case, that COVID was in this country.
2021, 2022, COVID was really rampant, but the project never stopped for a day. It continued with all the safety measures in place.
We have never stopped. We were working 365 days.
If you don't have a good team to work with, then you can't do anything. So I would say that that's the zeal we have within everybody, that yes, we have to stay, we have to complete this, and we have to go on.
So more than 2020 COVID, I think 21 was a lot more difficult. You see, during COVID, the banks were really assisting with the cash flows. But in 21, there was a lot of tightening of credit. And just when people were settling down with the idea of COVID, the Ukraine war happened. So it was back to back. So the inflation problem continued. And just when people were settling down with the Ukraine war, the worst inflation crisis happened, which was in the third quarter of 22, when the US Fed decided to increase the rates. So we've seen the worst Kenya shilling depreciation since then. So this back-to-back issue and how we navigated these issues and came out as a winner product compared to what we originally had promised, that was extremely challenging.
Considering what COVID did to basically every business in Kenya, the outcome here is unbelievable.
So the Marquis is unique in its form, in its facades. It's an icon. It's also unique in its height.
I think there are very few apartments which are of this stature in terms of finishes, the amenity levels.
Taking a step back, it's realizing, you know, who's the developer, really hire. So you can imagine they have the expertise and the experience that has been able to do a project that's as big as this.
The technology that's been used is sophisticated, right from safety fire alarm systems to entrance management for people, to entrance management for vehicles, and the app, that's the icing on the cake.
You know, everybody dreams big, but delivering on a big dream is never easy. And for Hire One to have delivered on the dream, a big dream, I think it's a milestone.
For purchasers, definitely just be confident that what you've put, the money that you've pumped in, the investment that you've given, the period that you've had to wait now to see this come into fruition, it's definitely going to pay off, and it's something that you should take pride in.
The Marquis wasn't a 5-kilometer walk or a jog, it was a marathon. But if you ask a question to a marathon runner after a 20-kilometer or a 40-kilometer run, would he do it again?